Hey, dudes! Welcome back to Gartex Clicker Heroes. Rawr, let's get right back into it, shall we? This episode, we're all the way up at 4,000, level 4,235, basically, almost. King Midas is at his highest level, 10,450, and he's got his most amount of guilds, which is 414. We have definitely progressed. It's sort of slow and steady wins the race at this point, though, because what's going on is we're reaching every time we're fighting a new boss. See, the Transcendent Power one, the pink text at the bottom, it says 6884M. That is actually, as you can see, our max Transcendental Primal Reward, 6884M. Right now we're transcending for 5 Ancient Souls, but our next Ancient Soul gain is after 141 billion Ancient Souls, and that is not a lot. We basically ascend, and there you go. There's an Ancient Soul. But so yeah, we're let's go back here. We're at the point where we're just rapidly gaining Ancient Soul upon Ancient Soul upon Ancient Soul, and with all these Hero Souls that we're collecting, billions upon billions of them that we're pushing into our dudes over here, we are just progressing further and further and further, getting more and more Hero Souls, getting more and more Ancient Souls, and I think this is what it is going to take to finally get our next achievement, which is 100 Ancient Souls. I want to ascend for 45 Ancient Souls, y'all, just so I can get that achievement out the way. It'd be nice. It'd be nice. It's looking way into the future, but hopefully we get there. I am not sure if I'm ever gonna get Tsuchi in this what's it called? In this transcension. Maybe I have to transcend one more time, but whatever. It don't matter. We'll just fucking call it a day. Regardless, our long-awaited Wepwa Wet lore episode, y'all. Before we start on that, I'm just gonna show you one of my common mercenaries died. Got a new fucking rare mercenary. He's kind of shitty. Just recruits quest speed, whatever. But he's a fucking elf, so that's fucking awesome. And yeah, that's about it. And just leveling up all my. Oh, I should probably level up again, right? The next one is this one, right? 10,000. Hold on. Sorry, I just finished a quest, so I had a bunch of forge cores left over. So there you go. Boom. Higher up my level on that guy. Okay, without further ado, let's start off on Wepwa Wet's lore. Literally, the only text he has is the name of his abilities, his name, and also this little line of text down there says Opener of the Ways. Okay, now when these new heroes were introduced, they were introduced after all of the Rangers. So these guys aren't actually Rangers themselves. They're not the Dimensional Hero Rangers. But these Dimensional Hero Rangers, as you know, are based off of the Power Rangers, which, if you put the power, if it's like they're Power Rangers on crack cocaine. Fucking the hardcore Power Rangers that travel through dimensions and whatnot, but they're not the be-all end-all here. They still have to pray and atone and sacrifice things to the ancients. And as you know, these ancients are not the be-all end-all as well, because they are fucking devoured and consumed for their power by the outsiders. So we already have established that not only are the Rangers, even though they sound pretty fucking badass, they're not the be-all end-all, but there are probably other beings in, the current dimensional reality that they occupy that could be stronger. We have already uncovered 4 of these. There's Chiron, there's Moloch, there's Bomber Max, and then there was Gog. All of these heroes not only are interdimensional fucking hardcore beings of destruction, but they also play to the rules of this this dimension right here to utilize their abilities to the best potential. In some way, they're kind of like fucking cheaters. They're big old cheaters because they know everything about the universe. and they use that knowledge to make themselves stronger. Whereas Wet, opener of the ways. Now let's take a closer look at what I'm trying to gather here real quick. Show you about this Wet character. First off, there's patience. Then there's silence. Both of these are DPS abilities. Okay, and it only requires 2, whereas everyone else is like, oh, fire sword and fucking time boots or whatever. He's just patience and silence. And that is how he defeats his enemies. Alright? And we'll come back to that, but now let's take a look at the ways. This is the first one that he learns, called the Way of the Chef. It's a fucking book for some reason, but I'm just gonna chalk that up to it having to be an icon. So there you go. And then we have the Way of Kings. Okay. So in my opinion, okay, Wet does not have to play by the rules of this dimension and its physical, constructs. This is why they call him the Opener of Ways. He is nigh a god himself, possibly the god of gods. Who knows? Because his ability is that through patience and meditation, he is able to rip open the fabric of time and space and create realities that sort of overlap over our own, and then they, combine and become one. And fucking that's what we live in. He is almost like a creator of the world, except not exactly, but what I'm saying is like the Way of the Chef. Through patience and meditation and study, he what's it called? What's the word for it? He has he is enlightened. He becomes enlightened upon other ways, okay? Because he's the Opener of Ways, and he opens them to allow those ways to influence our dimension. One of them being the Way of the Chef. I don't know what the fuck he does, okay? I'm not going to try and explain what he does because he's a fucking amazing human being, or not even a human being. He's just fucking crazy motherfucker. But he just learns about the Way of the Chef somehow through meditation. And then, being the Opener of Ways, he opens up that way. I guess this is the only English that I have learned thus far to understand what this motherfucker is doing. So he opens that way, and now this universe not only has the laws of physics and time and structure and space that it had before, but in addition to that, now it has the Way of the Chef. And what that is that it makes all beings on the planet who study the culinary arts, like Betty Clicker over here, become infinitely powerful in some way. I don't know how, but they just do. After this way was opened, I believe all the chefs on this planet, this universe, this entire universe, just were enveloped in some sort of dimensional rift of reality that allowed them to be like, oh shit, everything's a lot better for me now for some reason, or it always has been, and now that is the reality we live in. It's the same idea of solipsism, where it's like, alternate universes, even though if they're spawned from a certain point of time for one reason or one purpose, that universe has always been there and will always be there, but it would just have that one purpose. Same thing with these Opener of Ways. Once he opens the way, it's not as if the universe is oh shit, what's this new shit happening? No, it's it has always happened and it will always happen. And because of that reason, everyone is, I guess, oblivious to it, and they just accept it And now Betty Clicker is fucking awesome as fuck. There you go. Congrats, Wet. And I guess like Wet sacrifices his own power to open up these ways so that other people could be more powerful than him. It's interesting. He's an interesting hero. If anything, the strongest of all the heroes, because he doesn't care about the damage that he does. It's all about like, oh, let's learn about some shit, and oh shit, okay, this will make this person stronger. This will make that person stronger. So let's open those up, and boom, and then everyone's stronger, and then they just go on with their lives being stronger without questioning anything. And it's like, it is the power of some ultra-dimensional being. Maybe we can call it a god. I have no idea. But Wet is fucking awesome. Same thing with the Way of Kings. Open up the Way of Kings, and everyone who is a king, the only one that we have in our party, being King Midas, just happens to be like fucking strong as fuck. Which I don't know if he understands the repercussions of that, Wet, but making kings all fucking powerful, it makes it so that monarchy will never end, and you know, who knows? Maybe the denizens of this universe want to like experience a democracy or something. But I guess maybe this is better. Except King Midas is kind of an asshole. Whatever. It's fine, Wet. Well, I'll trust that you understand what you're doing. Well, you do understand what you're doing because, King Midas is the strongest motherfucker that we have on our team right now. So, you do know what you're doing. It's okay. I understand. It's for the greater good. You guys. But yes, that is the lore on Wet. It's sort of a lot to, like... I took a lot of liberties, and I went sort of in-depth with it, even though all I had to go on was his name, the names of his abilities, and just that one line of text, those 4 words I said, Opener of the Ways. But because of that, because of the simplicity of it all, I was able to glean some sort of, semblance of, sense to make out from it. So, I mean, it's, it's do what you will with it, but that is my lore episode on Wet. Here we go. Now we're all ready and set to descend and whatnot, do our thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the what's it called? Clicker Heroes Optimizer. That's what it's called on the website. Let's go over here. Save that shit. Oh, whoops. Sorry, something fell in my room. There we go. And I'm going to go back on the website. Paste it right there. Best hero will be leveled beyond 8,000. That is correct. Include souls gain at no. Copy ancient change to clipboard once. Nope. Display advanced configuration. It's okay. And I am idle build. Okay, let's import. Okay, alright, here we go. Oh man. Oh, wow. Okay, there's a lot of changes happening, so let's fucking start, okay? First off, what is it? Atman, Bubos, Kronos, Dogcog. Atman, Bubos, Kronos, Dogcog. Dora, Fortuna, Kumawakamaru. Alright, there's Dora, Fortuna, and Kumawakamaru. Okay, so all of these get 3 except Kumawakamaru, who gets 4. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good times. Alright, we did that. And now... Oh, shit, we actually do level up No Gardenet in this one. That's crazy. So I'll go just do No Gardenet right now. Which it says 7,996. Okay, we'll do it. Enter value. 7,996. Okay, there it is. Then we have Solomon, which is 44,273. 44,273. Okay. Alright. All right, and then we have the Power Gang. See you latest in our game, which are both 272,692. 272,692. And then 272,692. Okay. And then what? And then all the gold people, 3 gold ladies, it's 246,788. 246,788. We got 246,788. And then we got 246,788. Okay, and I have 100 billion left in my body. Oh, but most of that's, well, we're gonna try to give all of that to Morg. So let's start off like this. Okay. 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 All right, and then we're trying to give one more level. No, because we can't, because this is the most we could do. That is hilarious. So we are left with 4,000 in our body, right? Goal is like, oh yeah, just about. No, yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's a little off actually, but it's fine. It's a little off in our favor, or not in our favor, I guess, because we have more in our body than it says we should. No, it has less in our body than it says we should. Okay, that's good. No, so it is in our favor. Good stuff. So that is it. That is us leveling up our heroes. I could give like one more level to someone else, right? Can I give one more level to one of these dudes? No, not that guy. Who's the lowest level one? 30, right? It's the 230s. Oh, actually, it's Revolk. He's only at level 26, and so is Vagur. Can I give it to them? No, I cannot. Okay. Alright, okay. But I can't give it to one of these dudes. Or a couple of these dudes, right? Nope, not quite. One more level to no Gardenet if I can. One more level? Yeah, let's do one more level on no Gardenet. Why not? Wait a second. Why is it saying that I can give this much? I can't, can I? Oh, that's for 10 levels. For 1 level, it's probably like much less, right? That's fine. I don't need like 1 level of something or other. It's whatever. We'll keep this much in our body. It's not like it matters. And we'll switch our guilds back. And remember, our guilds don't change. Oh, okay. I still have enough to. Of course, I have enough. It only costs like a few thousand. Okay, let's switch all our guilds over to Wet. And our guilds still only go to Wet because, you know, we had some slowdown on the last episode, which I was very surprised about. But whatever, it's fine. We still got Wet to level 1,000, so that's the only barometer we need to guild someone. We're just waiting on leveling up Wet enough to where we can guild somebody else, basically. Which I was confused about which one to do last couple episodes or whatever. I was like, oh, should it go on Petty Clicker? You know, it's some confusing things going on there, math-wise. But it's okay. We'll figure it out in the future, depending on what happens here. So, like, subscribe, comment if you're enjoying the series thus far. I know I am, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace out.